Here, Libra, Healing Grasshopper, here to do your May 2026 reading. I'm very sorry I had to take some time off. I know I keep apologizing. I've been apologizing for about a month and a half for taking days off. Um, but sorry, I just ate. I'm trying not to burp in your ear. Um, Life is happening to me, is all I can say. Um, and I just had to take some time off. That's all. It does not mean that I'm going anywhere. Um, I love tarot and I love, you know, reaching out to my fellow light workers. So that's not going to change. So I'll try not to let that happen again. If I do, though, I will put a post up to let you know what's happening. I definitely should have done that. So, um, anyway, I am starting with you first, Libra, because I was unable to get around to doing your April reading, which I apologize. It is you, um, Sagittarius, and Scorpio that I didn't get around to doing. So I just decided to do you guys first, get you out early, to make up for not doing April. Also, you will be getting bonuses as well. Um, if you have any questions, anything that's on your mind in your life or whatever, you just put it in the comments and I'll be sure to include it in the bonuses. Okay? So let's see what's going on for May. Okay, we've got two aces. Your cup overfloweth here with a call to action. Hmm, reversed? No. Two of Pentacles with a choice here too. Okay. What I have in my head right now is the ball's in your court. Um, Hold on. Yeah. Okay. My initial feeling when I had these two was romance, right? And then I had the balls in your court. But then I backpedaled and I was like, is this really romance? And the reason why I did that was, I thought that was because I, that's not what this channel is about. I don't focus on love in this channel, but in March, there was a whole lot of love. And there is um, a video that I tried to do, by the way. Let's pause for a moment. The other part of the apology before I pulled these out um, was that I was going to do a collective, well, not collective, a love reading for all signs. Um, because there was a whole lot of love coming up in March, and I did a whole 4 hours of work that was somehow corrupted. Like the first three signs that I did were fine, and then I went and did the rest of the sign in one whole clip, and it just, I don't know, my computer doesn't like it when I record for that long, and it was a good like 3 hours of work that froze, and it was unusable. I was really upset. Um, so I ended up taking a few days from just being upset from that, and then life started happening. It was like an avalanche of things getting in my way. So my fault that I let it upset me that much. Um, I don't know if this is TMI or not, but I'd like to be transparent um with my gang. I gotta come up with a name for my followers. I don't like gang. Followers, we'll call you for now. Um, so anyway, that brings me to the love. I'm gonna attempt to do this video again when I get around to it. I'm going to do a reading for every sign and where they are in love. Some of you are single, some of you are married, some of you are looking for love, but even the single ones not looking for love, it really feels like the universe is going to bring you the opportunity anyway. And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing more of that. Um, I do also need to have a look at the astrology because there's got to be something going on with the astrology now um, that's dredging up all of these romantic feelings because it really has to be significant for it to be bubbling up in my readings because I focus more on general spirituality and general life path. So, but this is in your life path. Ace of Cups, which is an overflowing cup, an overflowing of emotions. Um, and then you have the dove and the host here that is plunging into the cup and causing this overflow of emotions. So this is um, very much a feeling of the universe, spirit, spirit conspiring to bring you love. Um, Aces are beginnings. Cups are of are emotions. Beginning of emotion. Ace here is the beginning of action. Um, with the emphasis here, then we'll go to the emphasis in a moment, but then there is Two of Pentacles. Twos are choices. Now you have a choice in um, earthly endeavors here, but over here you have opportunity. Aces are about opportunity. They are also about choices because this hand here is the hand of spirit, offering you something. It's up to you what you are going to do with it. And the Two of Pentacles really boosts this. This is very much saying you have a choice in what you are going to do with this. It's like both of these pentacles, it's almost like these are the two aces that you're juggling here. It's like you're examining them. You're like, what am I going to do with how I'm feeling and the urge to take action? Um, This can be someone that you have met recently. This can be someone that you already know that you have renewed feelings for. Um, but either way, this feels fresh and new and bright and exciting to the point where it is stimulating you to do something about it. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you're looking for love. Not reverse. This is our center. Not reverse. Queen of Cups. Very nice. Okay. So, I answer every single one of my comments, guys. I love getting comments from you. It really encourages me, um, and really keeps me going and brightens my day to hear from you. So, if you have anything on your mind, don't hold back. Let me know how you feel about the reading, how it resonates, and how you feel about your direction in life. Are you ready for love? Are you not ready for love? Are you wanting to focus on other things? Let me know. Um, how do you feel about the readings taking a turn towards love, too? Um, can't really dictate to spirit what spirit wants to deliver, what message spirit wants to deliver. Spirit really seems to want to talk about love. If you're not interested in love, um, let me know because we might, no, I might make up for it in the bonus readings, um, or do a bonus of just career. Just let me know what you want and I'll try and accommodate you. Um, the Five of Swords here is talking about, um, this is one of my triumph cards. Um, he is, this guy has went into battle with two people here and um, he's won, he's overtaken them and he's stolen their swords. Well, these two have been laid down by them. They now belong to this one in the forefront, and he's done it three other times. Like he's kicking ass everywhere he goes. So this usually talks about um, a triumph over your opponents, um, or triumph over your competition. That's the word I'm looking for. Um, but in this reading, this is telling me two things. One, about your self-esteem and how you're feeling about yourself. Um, this is not really, initially when I first saw the card, I didn't feel like this was about you overcoming anyone else. This was just about you and how you felt about yourself. But these two are still, like, my eyes are still being drawn over this way, which tells me that for some of you, this could very much be a feeling of like Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive song, um, where you've been hurt in the past And you're like, ha ha, watch me in my glow up type feeling. So this is overall feeling good about yourself, which is a nice thing to see under the Ace of Cups, because the Ace of Cups is an overall feeling of love and emotion, that you're kind of emanating outward, um, from your aura. But this is like also shining inward, a good feeling about yourself. It's very, very good energy here. The Queen of Cups, I'm very happy to see here. These two together are very strong because the Queen of Cups is about um, protecting one's own interests and one's own heart. And looking back here and what I said about your glow up, it's like you have learned how to protect yourself, protect your heart against um, narcissism and um, being collateral damage too in a situation where the other person uh, is only out for themselves, you know. And that's another thing. We shouldn't always take things personally because them hurting you is often incidental, you know? Like, did they really set out to hurt you? No, but they're so busy taking for themselves that they end up hurting you. So, and that's something that you are keenly aware of now, and you definitely course correct for that, which was a long time coming, right? You didn't learn this overnight. You had injury after injury to your heart before you were able to really build this jewel encrusted chalice for your heart here. So I'm really talking today, huh? Um, but it comes to bear. It's, you know, when the message is short, I'm concise, but this is an important message here. Um, you've come a long way. The magician here is about you manifesting what you want for yourself. The foundation of that is caring for yourself and protecting yourself that gives you enough room and energy to and like um I almost want to say like runway to really take off, to use an airplane metaphor, and get what you want for yourself. I think I just saw Wheel of Fortune. One more, please. Whoa. Okay. Both of these are outcome reversed. Okay. This is our next reversed. Very nice. Wheel of Fortune. I did see the worlds. Okay. Okay. So remember, I was talking up here. I'm talking a lot. I said the message is important. Look at all these major arcana you have in court cards. This is an important message. We already talked about the overflow of emotion, the burst in self-esteem, and then here you have emotional well-being, contentment, that another thing I was talking about, that this didn't happen overnight, right? This was gained by, you have become the Queen of Cups here by going through um, trials and tribulations and overcoming them, right? And then here is the proof of it. The Nine of Cups is, each of these cups represents, um, you know, good emotion, exuberance, and happiness, well-being. Um, but they are displayed on a dais behind him, almost trophy-like, and he's sitting in front of here, cross-armed and proud. These cups were not gifted to him. These cups were earned. And that is very much apparent with it showing up under the Five of Swords. These two here, the Wheel of Fortune and the World, talk about where you have come to in your journey, right? I said before, you've come a long way, right? And then here you are. I just got Spirit just showed me, if you ever saw the movie Never Ending Story, it's a Gen X favorite. Um, I just saw the scene where was it Atreyu um gets to the Oracle. Um, and it's just a point in his journey where he really feels like he's arrived somewhere. Like there's a turning point in his journey there. Oh, and then look at these here. And at the at that turning point, there are two like pillars, stanchions with this kind of bird-like creatures on either side. Um, so Wheel of Fortune, good fortune, and the world a portal, right? So this is very much like Atreyu coming to the Oracle. And but um for you, it's like you have come to this special part of your journey, and Spirit is really giving you an opportunity to choose what you want the other side of this portal to be. Um, and we talked about in the beginning about choices, right? Wheel of Fortune is an alert that there is a major change in timeline um, that's happening. Both of these say the same thing. The world is about you actually going through that portal, right? And because this is upright and the rest of the cards and what's flanking it, it all of this tells me that this is good fortune. It's also upright. This is your good fortune. This is wind beneath your wings here. Um, so does that mean though that at this portal, this is like the portal of love, you know? No, it's not necessarily themed that way, but you can think of it as a suggestion from spirit. Um, this is very much like spirit saying, you know, Libra, this would be a very good time to consider your hearts. You know, it's up to you. If you decide, no, I don't want to deal with that right now, I'd rather deal um, with my career or my family or whatever it is, and not romance, and that's up to you. The universe is going to respect that. But the universe wouldn't be bringing this up, guys, if it wasn't significant. So I would actually go with the flow, especially if there is a feeling that you're feeling for someone right now. So here we have strength and hanged man. Strength is what you've gained from the recent and distant past, from your past experiences. And it's a gift of knowing how to handle certain things with the right measure um, of passion, of tenacity, of diplomacy, whatever it is that you're coming up against, um, you are perfectly capable of dealing with in the most efficient way. The magician also talks about that as well. This is really one of the best readings that I've seen in a while. It's a really good reading. This is Libra in a very good place with a blank slate. It's like Spirit is handing you a blank check in a way, like sky's the limit. Haynes Man here is talking about perspective. And now, and it's ending it with perspective. As soon as I said perspective, my eyes went up here. Um, Spirit is very much urging you to be open minded and open hearted and um, really give whatever it is that Spirit is sending your way a chance. Don't dismiss it. Have faith. Trust in Spirit that what Spirit is bringing to you is going to be wonderful. Okay, Libra? So, clarity? Yeah. Oh. Higher self? Okay. We're going to get advice from higher self. Higher self deck. What do we have for Lisa? Happiness. Ask for guidance. So, when you are going through a portal, you should always ask for guidance. It is up to you, Libra, again, whether you are going to be rigid and hold firm to whatever it is that you want to focus on, right? Let's say you said, no way, I'm not ready for love. We talked about that, right? Um, but that doesn't mean that you have to give up whatever it is that you're focused on. You can have that too. Um, so if those of you who are rigid here and are starting to soften and change, um, and are changing your mind as you're listening to this, or maybe later on, um, that would be a very good time to grab some quiet time for yourself and have a discussion with spirit. Make it clear to spirit what you want, what direction you would like to go in. Acknowledge this, though, and then ask for guidance. Say, I trust you. I trust that where you're leading me is where I need to be, and I know that it's going to bring me fulfillment. Um, but please guide me to where I am wanting to be as well. You know, don't feel that you have to give up your desires. You don't. Just keep that dialogue open. Happiness. I mean, there's no explaining happiness. Happiness is on the way. Ask for guidance how to get here. Okay, guys? It's a beautiful reading, Libra. You are coming out of a dark patch, a difficult patch, and you're on your way to happiness because you deserve it. Okay, guys? I'm looking forward to hearing from you in the comment section. Like I said, I answer every comment. Don't hold back. Talk to me. It really does make my day to hear from you. So can't wait to hear from you. Um, don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Um, if you already are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Um, but even if you think you are subscribed, have a quick look and make sure you're still subscribed because YouTube is weird and can unsubscribe you spontaneously for whatever reason. YouTube is weird. Um, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. It's a quick gesture that costs you nothing and really does help me out. Um, so thank you. Um, don't forget the notification bell so you don't miss upcoming videos. I will be posting almost daily again, so don't miss any of them. Also, if I come to mind, come have a peek at the channel. See if there's anything new. Um, What if there isn't, and there's a little bit of a lag, do me a favor, don't unsubscribe. There were a couple of people that did that while I took my few days off. That's very unkind. Please don't do that. Please, um, you know, stick with me and support me. Um, you know, streamers have real lives too. We're doing our best, all of us. I think I can speak for most YouTubers, especially um, spiritual YouTubers. You know, we're doing our best. Um, I think that is it. Um, I will speak to you soon, Libra. Love, light, and many blessings.